If you could go back in time, would you still make the same choices? Or would you finally speak when silence destroyed everything? I am an old man now. My hair has turned gray. My hands tremble when I hold a cup of tea, and my voice, it carries the weight of many unfinished stories. But there is one story that never grew old inside me. One love, one regret, one silence that followed me for the rest of my life. I was still in school back then, ninth grade. I must have been 18, or maybe a little less. At that age, you think love can defeat everything. You believe emotions are stronger than traditions. You are wrong. I fell in love with a girl who was not far away. She was my cousin. I did not choose it. I did not plan it. It happened quietly, like a wound you do not feel until it starts bleeding. Her brother's wedding invitation arrived one day. Everyone else smiled for the celebration. I smiled for a different reason. I thought, this is my chance to see her again. When we reached her house, the place was alive with colors, laughter, and music. Wedding lights everywhere, voices overlapping, and then my eyes found her. The moment I saw her face, my chest tightened, my hands became cold, my heartbeat lost its rhythm. She had no idea. She could never imagine that the boy standing quietly across from her was fighting a storm inside his heart. To her, I was just family. To me, she was everything. The next day, I gathered courage that did not belong to me. I walked up to her and said softly, I need to talk to you about something important. She looked at me. Her eyes searched my face, confused. For a moment, I thought she would refuse. But then she nodded. Okay, she said, let me finish some work. Those words gave me hope. Hope can be dangerous. A little later, a message came through a friend. She was calling me to the rooftop. I smiled without realizing it and climbed the stairs quickly. She was sitting there in the soft morning sunlight. The air was cool, peaceful. She was fixing her hair when she noticed me. Yes, she asked gently. What did you want to say? My throat tightened. Fear wrapped itself around my voice, but her calm tone, her ease, gave me strength. I took a long breath, a very long one, and then I said it. I love you. The words fell between us like broken glass. I truly love you. She froze. Her eyes widened in shock. Are you serious? She asked. Yes, I said, for always. Silence swallowed us. It felt like the world had stopped moving, like words had lost their meaning. That moment was magical. For me, it became a memory I would carry forever. She stood up suddenly. I need to go, she said nervously. Please, I asked, at least give me an answer. She paused near the stairs. I need time, she said. I'll think about it. As she started walking down, I asked one last question, half joking, half terrified. Even if you say no, our friendship won't break, right? She did not turn around. She only gestured slightly and said, no. I smiled. Sometimes people smile when the heart is already breaking. The wedding days passed in confusion and hope. Would she say yes? Would she say no? I returned home with my family, carrying nothing but questions. Then the calls started. Late nights, soft laughter, long silences filled with meaning. Her responses made me hopeful. too hopeful. 2 months passed. One evening, she accepted my proposal. I remember hanging up the phone and suddenly humming a song at 3 in the morning. I was drunk on happiness. We started talking every day, every night. Hours disappeared. Often morning arrived before we realized it. Time had no power over us until one day, the phone rang again. Her voice was different, heavy, tired, broken. "My engagement is being arranged," she said, and then the call ended. I wanted her to fight, to stand up for us, but maybe she couldn't, or maybe she didn't want to. In our society, a girl speaking for her own future is often seen as shameful. So she stayed silent, and silence became my punishment. I tried calling her again and again. She ignored me every time. When we finally spoke once more, I asked quietly, "Is there nothing left in your heart for me?" She stayed silent. Then she said softly, "Maybe our journey was meant to end here." Those words shattered me. I cried alone for nights, for days. Eventually, my family noticed. My mother asked again and again. I said nothing until one day I told her everything. She scolded me harshly, not because she hated me, but because she loved me. "I warned you," she said. "You brought this pain upon yourself." Her words could not heal me. Only 2 months had passed since the breakup, and my mind tortured itself, imagining her with someone else. I was losing myself. And then I made a decision. I decided to speak to her family myself. One evening, I left home pretending to go to college. Her brother lived nearby. I knocked on the door. He welcomed me with respect, offered me tea. I sat there pretending to be normal. Then I saw her. My heart raced again. When her brother stepped away, I went to her immediately. "Why did you do this?" I asked desperately. "What mistake did I make?" She stood silently, eyes lowered. No answer. Her brother called me. I tried convincing him. He refused, clearly, firmly. I returned home silently. When my family found out, a storm broke, and that was only the beginning. Some loves do not end happily. They end quietly and haunt you forever. When I returned home that day, my chest felt heavy, as if it carried the weight of the world. My parents noticed the sorrow in my eyes, especially my mother. God bless her soul, she is no longer in this world. She did not hesitate to scold me. Her words were sharp, filled with anger, concern, and perhaps fear for her son's heart. She spoke not only to me, but also about the girl I loved, the one I had cherished, the one who had broken me without knowing. She called me foolish, naive, and heartless for letting my emotions run wild. And then she scolded her too in her own way for letting herself become the object of such young, fragile love. I had no defense. I collapsed into her arms. I rested my head against her chest and cried as if the tears could wash away my heartache. The room was silent except for my sobs, and for the first time in weeks, I allowed myself to feel the full weight of my pain. My mother held me close. Her hands rubbed my back gently. She whispered words of wisdom, words I would remember for the rest of my life. "When you grow up," she said softly, "when you become educated, strong, and girls like her will come to you willingly. You will not need to chase anyone. I listened to her words with tear-filled eyes, my heart still aching, my soul drowning in grief. I wanted to believe her, but at that moment, it was impossible. I wiped my tears on my sleeve and stepped outside. The evening air was cold, yet it offered no comfort. I sat alone, thinking of her, thinking of what I had lost, what could never be mine. The thoughts that haunted me were relentless. She would belong to someone else. She would marry another man. How could I ever accept that? How could I ever see her as another man's wife, as someone else's happiness? She was my cousin, my blood, my aunt's daughter. And yet, my heart had betrayed me. I imagined family gatherings. What if I saw her smiling at another man, walking with him, laughing like she had once laughed for me? I could not bear it. The thought alone made my chest ache. So I made a decision born out of heartbreak and fear. I would avoid all family functions. I would never attend weddings, dinners, or any gatherings where I might have to see her. The decision hurt me deeply. It felt unnatural, cruel, and yet necessary. I walked alone at night, sitting in empty streets, sitting under trees, thinking about the girl I could never have. I could not escape her memory. Every smile, every glance, every word haunted me endlessly. And still, I could not bring myself to hate her. I could only sit with the sorrow, with the unbearable reality that our love would remain unspoken, unfinished, and lost. Some nights, I imagined her walking into my life again at some distant family gathering, and I would think, how could I ever accept her as another man's wife? That thought became my prison, and so I avoided every possible encounter, hiding my heartbreak behind a mask of normalcy, pretending to the world that the boy who had loved so deeply was fine, when in truth I was broken beyond repair. Pause. Years later, even now, I can feel the ache in my chest when I think of that girl, my cousin, my first love, the one I could never call mine. And that is how love can shape a lifetime.